I was 15 when she sent the nudes to me. Her father even sent his to me.
Your father also sent a minor nudes? We have a family full of predators?
Yo, Kelly, is that you? Yo.
What's good, YouTube? Today we're gonna be looking at another TikTok predator. Before it used to be Minecraft predators. Now I feel like it's getting TikTok predators. If you're watching this from YouTube, make sure you guys catch us on Twitch. We're live every day. Links in the description. Without further ado, let's get started.
Ever since I started making videos about weirdos and freaks on TikTok, I've been seeing the name Leslie Clark being thrown around quite a few times. And this is
No, this gotta be TOS. Wait, is this a female predator? We finally have a female predator? Do not get me wrong, I'm not excited to see a predator. Either way, they're both horrible, but I feel like it's been usually men.
something that's been sitting in the back of my head as far as 2 to 3 months ago when I first heard of the name. So a few days ago, I decided to finally look into it and look for all the information I could possibly find about this person. And the amount of links I've clicked, the amount of stuff I've seen on Reddit and just online overall, there's a whole dedicated community on Reddit of people who keep track of everything she does. If
You know how crazy your life has to be if there's people that are going on Reddit and putting hyperlinks of everything you've ever done? If that doesn't go to show that you are probably a weird person, I don't know what does.
she has Taco Bell for dinner, they know she did and they know exactly what she got. And
They know your Taco Bell order. You know how much of a stalker you have to be?
it's not to make fun of them, I just think it's really interesting. And let's get the obvious out of the way. Yeah, she looks like Nova online. I wouldn't be surprised if this was Nova's mom. Leslie Clark is a 25-year-old woman from Louisiana. She rose to quote-unquote fame a few years ago, and by fame I mean like TikTok fame. And it's not even about her, it's more people laughing at her. She has had multiple, and I mean multiple TikTok accounts. I saw about 4 different accounts with a pretty decent following that were just abandoned. And I believe the reason why there's so many abandoned Leslie accounts, my big theory, my big brain theory is that she just forgets the passwords and makes a new account instead.
Less lard farting than laughing about it.
It's just easier to make a new account. God only knows how many more this woman has. And the Leslie Clark situation goes from fairly mild all the way to EDP levels. She was arrested a few years ago and she had a
Okay.
bond set for $7,500 US dollars.
What'd
The
she do?
reason why, she apparently stole her grandma's car, and here's a mugshot.
1900 views on the mugshot? Bro said I'm eating. Her face disgusts you so much, that's crazy. Snorlax, yo, chill. She look like Peter Griffin. You see, I would say to relax, but you're not lying.
In case you don't believe me. I mean, stealing a car from anyone is already bad enough, but your own grandma, someone who's like 65, 70 years old, and she can't do a single thing about it, that's pretty fucked up in my opinion. And on top of that, you go to the lowest of the lowest. You go after your sweet, innocent grandma, and even if she's not sweet, she's this old hag, you want to kill her or whatever.
You're already a predator, you're a scammer, and you're stealing your grandma's car? Just get your life together, bro. She looked like my grandma. Wow.
taking advantage of someone who's 65 years old, 70 years old, or older, who can run and catch you. And on top of that, Leslie lives with her grandma. She's living for free in her grandma's house, and the grandma gets disability. Not only is she living rent-free, she's also living off her, and on top of that, decides to steal a car. And who do you think has to pay the bond? Leslie has been caught and admitted to scamming people.
Imagine stealing your grandma's car, getting arrested because you do that, and your grandma has to be the one that puts the bond? And you're living in her house? No, that grandma's better than me, because I would have been like, you're outros. You're out. What good is she doing for her grandma? She's not paying the bills. I'm assuming not. If she's stealing her grandma's car, she built like EDP. Technically speaking, she is an EDP because she's a predator. So therefore, this is EDP's twin.
By pretending she either has a kid, she's gonna have a kid, for quote-unquote baby formula, to take advantage of nice people who just want to help because they feel bad for her because of whatever condition she might have. One situation that comes to mind immediately is when she was scamming people for baby formula. Just when you think you couldn't get lower, instead of doing what any rational human being would do, maybe ask a family member, maybe try to get a job, who feel bad for you because of the way you look, the way you are, your situation. I don't think I've mentioned this, but she's addicted to vaping. She was already going to die young as is.
With that body build, please do not vape. But you're expediting your lifespan because it's a double whammy. You cannot be unhealthy and vape. You're doing a life speed run. Monsters Incorporated, yo, I see it. Bro, I see it.
Now imagine with the vaping, like that's going to cut like 20 years off her life. So what she does with this money is buy vapes. The person says, does she need any other baby stuff? Leslie replies with, no, mostly just formula. Only one can, or she said one is okay, but if you can do it too, it will be a big help. Let me see what I can do. You can,
Wait, what
or
happened?
baby stuff. What she does with this money is buy vapes. The person says, does she need any other baby stuff? Leslie replies with, no, mostly just formula. Only one can, or she said one is okay, but if you can do it too, it will be a big help. Let me see what I can do. You sure this is your cousin's Cash App? It says your name. Oops, my bad. Needed her Cash App. And it's all like,
I know baby formula is used to like buy drugs and stuff, and it goes on par with her vaping. But to be honest, chat, she looks like she eats the baby formula.
some crazy allegation. This is real. She's admitted to scamming people.
I just want to say thank you because you got a point. You really do got a point. Because it is their own fault.
It doesn't take a genius to know there's something wrong with Leslie and she's not all there. I think we could all agree that Leslie shouldn't be on the internet if she's going to be posting this type of content, embarrassing herself. And I get the impression that
Stop! There's a niche for everyone. Dancing and shaking your ass is not for you, buddy. Alright, Leslie, she got a Vegeta hairline. Can you guys please relax?
thinks we're all laughing with her, at her jokes, at her dating life. But in reality, we're not really laughing with her. We're pointing the finger and laughing at her for her stupidity, for how dumb this person is, for how ignorant this person is, and on top of that, just for being a very shitty person. The only reason why people follow her in the first place is to see what kind of stupid stuff she's gonna do today. I have no idea why people in her family don't grab her phone and take it away, because I know that if I saw any of my family members that I
Bro peaked in high school. Nigga, she did not peak at all. The only thing she peaked at is in weight, and I don't know how that's possible. There was no peak for her.
way, because I know that if I saw any of my family members that I care about embarrassing themselves, I would go to their house, I will reach out to them, and I will take their phone away to save them from a lifetime of embarrassment. I stumbled upon a phone call that her dad apparently made talking to another TikToker. It pretty much confirms what everyone already knew.
Leslie is special needs,
Okay, thank you for telling me.
and she's not mentally adult.
Okay.
She's got the mentality of a fourth grader, pretty much.
Thank you for telling me, sir. That makes a lot of sense. Because what she's doing is really kiddie. Because I did nothing. Like, let me tell you, sir. I've been nothing but kind to your daughter, and I don't know why, out of nowhere, she had beef with another friend of hers, Alexis. I don't know if you've heard that name before, but you probably have.
Yes.
Yes, right? She had beef with this girl, Alexis, and I've been nothing but kind, and I have done nothing. You can even ask her. Show her the messages. We just had a conversation because she was beefing with, or she was having an issue with Alexis, and all of a sudden she's saying, oh, go get lynched.
My name's Ethan.
Go get what? Can you please tell us the skin color? I'm assuming it's black. Racist, predator, and a scammer? I don't think she's special needs.
My name's Ethan. I was 15 when she sent the nudes to me, and I'm 17 now.
You were the one? You were the one?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah. I was 15 when she sent the nudes to me. My sister has the account logged
You
in.
are Courtney's brother.
Yes, ma'am.
My God.
Yes, ma'am. My sister has all the login to that account, all the info. Her father even sent his dick to me.
Your father also sent a minor nudes? We have a family full of predators? It's already crazy you sending nudes to a 15-year-old, now your father? And we're supposed to believe your father that you're special needs when he's also sending nudes to a minor? I've never seen a predator bloodline. Apparently being a pedo runs in the family.
Even sent his dick to me. Like the whole family's messed up in the head.
So, okay, I have a question, Ethan. And Leslie, please, did you know he was 15 when you sent those photos?
Yeah,
No.
it did.
No, I didn't.
Leslie,
Okay.
how old did you think he was?
Somebody told me he was 18.
Why didn't you ask him?
Man, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I told her how old I was. I said I'm not allowed to talk to anybody above the age of 17, and that's when she had sent the nudes.
Did you
And
ask for those pictures?
no, ma'am, I did not. I saw
It's one thing, you and your dad sending nudes, nigga, and it's another thing, bro. Them shits was unsolicited. You sent them because you wanted to.
told my sister. Right.
Now, just for the record, so everyone out here knows, these are just allegations for now. Besides the fact that a grown-ass woman like Leslie was interested in a minor, can we please be honest for a second? Who in this entire planet wants to see Leslie Clark with very limited clothing?
And the thing is, you know he's speaking facts because I can't imagine one person telling Leslie, hey, yo, can you please send me some titty pics? No one wants to see that. No one wants to see her nudes. You know, so is he really lying? No.
I don't even think the most desperate man alive would want to see that. I know that I wouldn't. I'd rather take my eyeballs out than to ever even imagine how Leslie might look, I don't think anyone's dying to see it. And as a matter of fact, I think she should be more encouraged to wear more clothing. Someone just keep throwing t-shirts at her, maybe a hoodie, maybe like a thick jacket. I think that'll be doing us a really huge favor. And on top of that, sending nudes to random people, not knowing their age, you're like, hey, here's my buzzer, you know, here's this, here's that. It's like, how about you ask if they actually want it in the first place? Now, whether you
Don't ask them if they want it in the first place. Maybe you should ask them what's their age. I think that should be the first question.
if it's allegations or not, that's completely up to you, but it doesn't look good when you're getting called a pedophile in front of people and in front of 100 people, and all you do is stand there covering your mouth. If I got accused of sending nudes to a 15-year-old
Y'all see what she was doing the whole live stream? Like, they're literally blaming you for sending unsolicited nudes to a 15-year-old. And you're like, you did it. There's no way.
kid, 16-year-old kid, I would respond immediately. I wouldn't be standing there like a loser, covering my mouth like a little middle schooler kid. I would respond. I would defend myself because this would be crazy. And I mean, absolutely crazy allegations. This is the second incident. How do I say this? She dated a minor.
Just to let you know, this shit happened like fucking years ago, and everybody fucking knows about this shit. And
It
I
doesn't
fucking
matter if it
changed.
happened
Shut
years
the
ago,
fuck up
Leslie.
and
You
finish.
still dated a child.
You dated a child? This is not meeting up with the child. You dated a child? How the hell do you do that? What type of R. Kelly activity is this?
I never dated a fucking
Multiple
child.
children.
He sent nudes to one.
You dated
No,
multiple?
it's not. It was just one.
It was just one? So you confirmed dating a child? You said it was only one, like people would be like, oh, hey, yo, calm down. It was only one, man. Let's let her slide. It was only one. She only dated one minor. You know, it could have been worse. You're done. Give it up.
It doesn't
Oh, it was
matter if
one.
it was just one, Leslie. That
And
doesn't go away.
At this point, everybody fucking knows
There's
about
the
it.
proof.
Everybody freaking knows
I have
about it,
some
and it's
screen
old
recording.
fucking
People are
news. I'm
screen
fucking
recording.
changed. I haven't done that shit in fucking years.
At first, she denied dating a child, but then admits to doing it. At this point, how can we believe this woman? First she says no, then the next second, she says, okay, I did it. This woman might be the biggest liar on TikTok. And this next clip says everything you need to know about Leslie and what she thinks about dating minors.
I have a huge crush on Connor.
It just keeps getting worse. You publicly admit to being in love with a minor?
But there's a problem.
You have more than one problem, man. You like children, you vape, you steal from your grandma.
I can't date him because he's too young and shit like that, but I do care for him. I do love him. He means the absolute world to me.
You did not mishear anything. She admitted to being in love with a minor. Someone, for the love of God, take this woman's phone away. The stuff that is confirmed is that she is in love with the minor. On top of that, it's not the first time she feels like this. She also dated a minor. So do with that information what you will. She is one DM away from going to someone's house for some fresh cupcakes. We're dealing with someone who's not okay mentally, someone who's clearly has some very, very mental issues, which I don't think it's an excuse. If you're old enough to plan all of this, not once, not twice, we're not even talking about the scamming, the robbery, and all the other stuff she's done. Were you mentally ill when you stole your grandma's car, when you got arrested, when you were dating a minor, when you were
She's
in love
not
with
mentally
minors,
ill.
when you were scamming multiple people who just wanted to do the right thing?
Anyways, YouTube, point is, male, female, Jabba the Hutt, EDP, cupcake lover, don't matter who you are. Don't be like these people, all right? Don't be a predator. Is it that hard? Make sure you guys subscribe. Join us on Twitch. Links in the description. We're live every day, 5:30 p.m. PST. Rockstar for life. Love y'all. Peace.